All right, today we're diving into a really powerful idea, one that might just flip the script on how you think about personal growth. We're going to go on a little journey here, a journey to unlock what it means to achieve real mastery, not by fixing our weaknesses, but by doubling down on our strengths. So, let me ask you something. Think back. When's the last time you decided to work on yourself? Was your first instinct to focus on something you're, not so good at? It's what most of us do. It's almost automatic. But what if that whole approach is actually holding you back from your true potential?
Well, here's the compelling alternative. The quickest, most effective path to becoming truly exceptional isn't about patching up the broken parts. It's about nurturing what's already thriving. It's about going from good to world-class. It's something you've already got a knack for. So let's explore exactly how to do that, starting with Phase 1.
And it all kicks off right here, with Phase 1, deep, honest self-awareness. I mean, think about it. You can't possibly strengthen what you haven't clearly identified in the first place. This is our foundation.
So how do we get that clarity? Well, it's kind of a three-pronged attack. First up, self-reflection. Ask yourself, when do I totally lose track of time? What's a skill that I just picked up super fast? Next, you got to get an outside view. Ask people you trust, hey, can you give me a specific example of a time you saw me really killing it? And third, use some objective tools. Assessments like Clifton Strengths can give you a fantastic, unbiased language for your talents.
And this is so important. You have to get specific. Saying I'm good with people is, well, it's nice, but it's vague. You can't really act on it. But knowing you're a master at active listening or you have a real talent for mediating conflicts, now that is a superpower you can actually build on. Precision matters.
Okay, so let's move into Phase 2, because knowing your strengths, that's just the starting line. Now comes the real work, honing them, sharpening them into true mastery. And that happens through deliberate practice. Now, deliberate practice isn't just about repeating something over and over. It's a system. Step 1, you deconstruct your strength. Let's say you're a great public speaker. What are the little pieces of that? It's storytelling, it's body language, it's vocal projection, right? Step 2, you target the weakest link. Inside that strength, maybe your storytelling is awesome, but your vocal variety is a little flat. Boom, that's your focus. And step 3 is crucial. Get immediate feedback. Record yourself, find a coach, do whatever it takes to see what's working and what's not right away.
And you can totally turbocharge this whole process. Set some really specific, measurable goals that play to your talents. Don't just stick to the basics. Go find the advanced books, study the absolute legends in your field, and seriously, find a mentor who can show you the shortcuts and help you sidestep all the common mistakes.
And this brings us right to Phase 3. A sharpened strength is pretty useless if it just sits on a shelf collecting dust. This is where you put it to work. This is where you create real, actual value in your life and in your career.
Now here's a really cool, kind of game-changing idea. Don't just think about your strengths one by one in isolation. The most unique, powerful value comes from combining them. What happens when you smash two of your top talents together?
And check this out. This is a perfect example. Let's say you have deep empathy. You just get people. And you're also a sharp data analyst. Well, you don't just have two separate skills there. You have the perfect combination to be an absolutely incredible user experience researcher. Someone who can feel the human stories behind the cold, hard numbers.
So you need to start looking for opportunities everywhere. Volunteer for the projects at work that you know you'll crush. Take a skill from your job and see how it works in a personal hobby. And here's a powerful one. Teach it. The very act of explaining a skill to someone else forces you to understand it on a way, way deeper level. And that takes us to our final phase, Phase 4. Because mastery isn't some destination you just arrive at one day. No way. It's a continuous cycle of growth. This is how you make sure your strengths don't just grow, they actually evolve over time. This is all about building sustainable habits. Put it on your calendar, every 6 months or so, actually review your progress. Actively look for stretch goals that push you just outside your comfort zone because comfort is the enemy of growth. Stay curious, keep learning, and please, don't forget to celebrate the small wins along the way. That's what keeps the fire lit.
Okay, so theory is great, but let's be real, action is what actually creates change. So let's pull all 4 of these phases together into a concrete plan you can literally start using today. This right here is your personal roadmap. It's how you turn those abstract goals into real, concrete steps. It's simple. Pick a strength, rate yourself from 1 to 10, and then decide where you want to be.
But the last two columns are the most important. What is one single action you can take, and how you can apply it this week? Look at that mentoring example. To get from a 6 to an 8, your weekly action isn't some giant commitment. It's as simple as offering feedback to a coworker on their presentation. Totally doable, right?
So, it all comes down to this. After everything we've talked about, from finding your strengths to applying them, what is the one strength that you are going to pour your energy into starting right now, today? Because focusing on that is your real path to mastery.